and welcome. Welcome back if you are returning, and Happy New Year to everyone. This is your 111 Energy Portal Collective Reading. And this energy portal is a creator portal. It's all about new beginnings and setting those annual intentions. It's about listening to your intuition, that gut feeling. And it's also about listening to your heart and answering that call to that gut feeling. So let's get started and let's see what messages are coming in for us. I say, we feel that gut feeling anytime throughout the year. It's to pay attention to it and be aware of the feelings and ideas that are coming in for us. And it's to jump on it right away. It's not to procrastinate or overthink it. That's what I say. So let's get started. I'd like to start with an opening prayer to Archangel Gabriel. I call upon Archangel Gabriel. I call upon you now. Archangel Gabriel, please come through and help me channel these messages here today. Please help me communicate and articulate what needs to be heard, what needs to be honored, and what needs to be brought to light. And I thank you, Archangel Gabriel. Okay, let's get started with some energy cards, energy oracle, and psychic tarot. I have them mixed together. Spirit guides and angels for the collective on this 111 energy portal, the creator portal. Thank you. Okay. We have, and this comes out practically all the time. I do these portal readings for the collective. Number 6, moving on. And this is the first card out. And this is what we're all doing. We're moving on. We're moving into our new beginning, into the light. We're answering the call. We are showing up as our best self. We've learned a lot of lessons, and it's time for us to share what we have learned with others. So we're stepping into our light. We're being heard, we're being seen, and we are stepping into our rebirth as we move on. Okay? So we are moving on from lower vibrational energies. We're moving on from a lower way of thinking about ourselves. We are moving on and up in our vibrational energy, and it's beautiful. Next we have prosperity begins, number 1. Yes, this is our new beginning. And we're going to keep growing and expanding and learning. There's no end to it. Okay, we're going to prosper in life. We're finding our way in 2026. We're moving on to bigger and better. Next we have number 6, material and spiritual prosperity. Prosperity again. There's enough for all of us. Now we have learned that there is no need to look over our shoulder and look at somebody else and how they're progressing and what they have and what they're doing, because there's enough for all of us. There's enough to go around for everyone. Okay? And we have 6 here. That's all about unconditional love. And we're reflecting on this past year. We're reflecting on how we came to this point of moving on and moving up. Okay? We are grounding our root chakra. We are remaining balanced because we have seen what has happened in the past when we weren't balanced. And we don't want to go there anymore. We want to stay balanced. We want to be aware. We want to listen to the guidance that we are receiving from Spirit. Next we have number 2, journey. Yes, it's been a sacred journey for all of us. We've learned how to balance our energy. We have learned so much that we're taking all we have learned into this new year. We're learning how to be an open channel for Spirit to send us downloads of creativity. And on this 1-1 energy portal, we are learning to be still and quiet and connect in with Source. We have a deeper connection. That's why the first card is we're moving on, and we're moving into the light of being divinely guided by Spirit along our journey. So we are ready, collective. We are ready to move on from the old and into our new beginning. Okay. Next we have number 2, mental conflict. And this is what a lot of us are moving on from. The mental conflict, the overthinking, the confusion, and the chaos. This is what a lot of us are moving on from. And we've been receiving healing. We've been balancing out our energy and our root chakra. We have released a lot of pent-up anger of the past. We have transmuted this energy. That's why we are now moving on from it into our prosperity. We're getting to know who we are, and we are accepting what is. And accepting the things that we can't change and the things that we can. And the things that we can change is how we think about ourselves, how we think about other people. Do you want to stay in your peace? Do you want to prosper? Or do you want to stay stuck and anchored in that old energy? No. It's a decision we all had to make. And a lot of us have made the decision to move on. Okay? So that's beautiful to start off this new year. Let's keep it moving with some more energy cards and psychic tarot. Thank you. Only got one, and I did hear you. Okay. We have number 33, door to romance. Wow. Number 33, that is master teacher. Master number 33 is the master teacher. And a lot of us are stepping into a new relationship this year with door to romance. For some of you, this could be with someone who is a guide, a mentor, a teacher, a spiritual teacher. Or some of you, okay, some of you are just going to meet someone new and have a romantic encounter with someone who is like-minded. A lot of you are breaking free from holding yourself back. A lot of you have been isolated this past year, and you're finally opening your heart to new love. Okay? Let's keep it moving with some numerology. Spirit guides and angels. Spirit guides and angels. messages for the collective on this 111 energy portal. Thank you. Any more? No. Okay. We have number 99, compassion. And nines are all about completion, endings, to make room for a new beginning. Okay, and it's to have compassion for yourself along your journey. Okay. And nines are also about releasing. So like I said, we have released so much. We have freed ourselves in order to move on and move forward. Next, we have number 46, domestic harmony. Yes, a lot of us are finding the love in our home life, in our family life. And 46 breaks down to a 10, another completion, end of a cycle. There's a lot more unconditional love in the home, around family, a lot more peace. And a lot of us are speaking our truth. You're not holding back. We're not holding things into the point that it causes pressure and you explode. It's to speak up and speak with compassion. There was a lesson that was learned here about that, not holding in your pain and anger to the point that you explode. You're learning to speak up with love and compassion. It's like, you put up with things to the point that, and you let things go so much to the point that it's something that you don't like, but you're not speaking up. And yeah, that was a big lesson that was learned, to speak up and speak your truth. Next, we have number 16, rebirth. This is our rebirth year. A lot of us have been getting an activation in our throat chakra. Okay. Alrighty. So this is our rebirth year. This is the time where we put all of our lessons that we have learned to work for us. And this is a time with the 111 energy portal to use this energy to create and manifest the things that we want to see in life. And with number 16, breaking down to a 7, we have been in our spiritual and personal growth. We have grown, we have expanded, and we may be looking back at past challenges as this new year kicks off. Spirit wants us to keep the faith. Keep the faith. No more looking back. It's to move on and move forward. Okay, so let's keep it moving with some angel numbers. This is our rebirth year, guys. We've put in the work. We've done the shadow work. We've done the healing. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right. First card, 808, security. Yeah, you are divinely protected. You're going to feel more secure. And with this prosperity coming in twice, there is a lot of abundance coming in. You're going to feel a stronger foundation, more security in your life, financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically. You're going to feel secure within your own vessel. A lot of us are letting go of the fear and taking several leaps of faith this year. Okay? 8s are all about abundance. 0 is that new beginning. Okay? Next we have 2713, mindfulness. Yeah. Which goes with awareness. Be aware of your thoughts. Always be aware of your thoughts, your energy in and around you. Spirit always has your back. And we are always watched over. Alrighty. Next we have 6-6, revisit. 6-6, again, there's a lot of unconditional love coming in for us from the spirit realm. And it's to use this love to create at this time with this creator portal. All right? Some of us are revisiting and looking back. But Spirit wants us to let that go. Let it go with love and grace. Let it go with love and grace. Okay? You may be looking back and revisiting how far you have come along your journey. But know that reflection is good as long as you don't stay there. Stay in the here and now. Stay in the present. Okay? Because we are moving on. Next we have 444, protection. That's Archangel Michael. He's been with all of us, fighting on our behalf, behind the scenes, even when we don't even know it. Okay? We are always protected. We have security. We have protection. Okay? A lot of us have been seeing 444 a lot on a regular basis. Okay? And next we have 4-4, again, stability. Wow. We have stability, protection, security, prosperity, spiritual prosperity. I mean, we have so much protection coming in and support along the way to kick off this year. All right? So if you have been feeling like, how are things going to work out? Let it all go. Give all your concerns and worries to Spirit, to Source, to God. Because if you look, you see Spirit has always given us a way, somehow, some way, to feel stability, to feel protection. We are protected. It's just to be mindful. Be mindful of your thoughts. Be mindful of your actions along the way. And heed the call. Heed that gut feeling that you have, that prompting when Spirit is guiding you in a certain direction, in a certain career goal, in a certain job that you're looking for, in a certain creative endeavor. Quiet the mind and listen for his guidance, because he's leading us all to prosperity here. Like I said, there's enough for everyone. If you pay attention and be aware of where he's sending us, where he's sending you. All right? So let's keep it moving. Okay, with some starseed and light up and work your light oracle. Spirit guides and angels, any messages for the collective? Thank you. On this 111 energy portal, we have, okay, I'm going to need the glasses for these. Okay. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Okay, yeah, where are you being called to? Are you procrastinating? Are you moving towards your calling? Are you answering the call? Are you sensing that gut feeling? Is there something you want to do that you see in your mind's eye that you know that you're good at? Okay, Spirit is saying, where are you being called to journey? Where are you being called? It's time to move in that direction. Okay. And next we have Earthed, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Yeah, you know you're not of this world. You know you are different. You knew that from a child. Okay? It's to learn how to navigate in this world, in the energy, and to hold your center. Okay, and be aware and be grounded. You know, it's all about awareness. That's what I feel this year is really all about being aware and maintaining your balance. Okay, because 2025 was quite the year for a lot of us. We have learned a lot of lessons. We've been through trials and tribulations, and there has been a lot of mental conflict for a lot of us. Okay? A lot of healing had to take place. Okay? And next we have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Yeah. Because, you know, 2025, like I said, was quite the year. And now it's time for us to rest and rejuvenate and to reflect. And it's for us to reflect on what we want to attract into our lives now. What do you want to attract? Is it love? Is it romance? Okay. What do you want to attract? Abundance. What do you want to attract? What do you want to move towards? What do you want to be? How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself living? Okay? It's all about awareness, maintaining your peace along your journey. Okay? I tell you, you know, some of us may have to forgive in order to free ourselves from the mental conflict, and may have found forgiving difficult. But it was to shed the old and realize that we were only hurting ourselves by not forgiving, because forgiving is peace, and peace is freedom. Okay, so free. A lot of us freed ourselves from the mental conflict, and we're stepping into our prosperity. We're moving on. Next we have deep replenishment. Yeah, I already said that one. So yeah, we're retreating, we're resting, we're being held by Spirit in His arms, and we can feel His calming peace. We can feel the quiet, calming peace. When we rest at night, when we go about our day, just call on Spirit and say, Spirit, thank you for your calming peace that you give me to rest tonight. And thank you for the calming peace to go about my day. Okay, next we're going to keep it moving with some more Work Your Light and Starseed messages. Spirit guides and angels for the collective on this 111 energy portal. Any messages, Spirit? Nope, I think that's it. Okay, we're moving on now to Sacred Soul. Are these lasting messages? I think these are lasting messages to wrap up the reading. Any messages on this 111 energy portal, the creator portal? One message, guys. All right, we have two. Okay, first we have anger, like I brought up. Your expectations are not met, creating frustration. Express it in a healthy way. And this is what a lot of us may have been battling and trying to overcome frustration within ourselves, within that mental conflict, you know. We've been learning how to taper our temper and not be so tempted to fall into this energy. We have surrendered this energy to the Holy Spirit. We have transmuted this energy. And now it's time for us to create in a new way, a healthier way of thinking and being, okay? And next we have materialism, okay? Relentlessly pursuing wealth and possessions are putting them above care for others. Yeah, this is another thing that we have been pushing. We have been pushing to make that money and looking at our creativity as a hustle. Like we have to work extra hard because we're looking to make that dollar, you know, we're looking to make that money. And we may have been relentlessly overworking ourselves, thinking this is the way to success. And it's not. It's all about getting that rest that we need and managing our time management in order to hear Spirit's prompting and calling for Him to guide us as we move on and along in our journey. Okay? A lot of us have been pursuing things for the wrong reasons, just to, you know, I mean, it's good to, you know, yeah, I want to be successful, but it's how are you going about it? Are you being your authentic best self? Are you coming from your heart? Are you co-creating with Spirit? This is what it's all about, guys. It's not about, oh, I got to put out content as much as I can without connecting with Spirit. That's not how it works. So it's been a lot of that going on, but a lot of us have been healing and moving on from that energy, and it's just beautiful. We have learned a lot, and we have come a long way along our journey. And that's what I have for you, collective. Stay safe, take care of yourself, and until next time, bye.